Have you ever wondered if God is really with you? Maybe you've prayed and heard nothing. Maybe you've faced disappointment after disappointment. Maybe you've looked around and thought, God, where are you? The truth is, God's presence isn't always obvious. He doesn't always speak through miracles or signs from the sky. More often, He works quietly behind the scenes, guiding, protecting, and preparing you for what lies ahead. Today, we're going to explore 10 powerful signs that God is with you. If you've noticed any of these signs in your life, it may be proof that God is closer than you think. Before we begin, comment below, God is with me. Let's encourage one another in faith. Now, let's get started. Number 1, you feel convicted when you do wrong. One of the clearest signs that God is with you is conviction. Conviction is different from guilt. Guilt tells you that you're worthless. Conviction gently reminds you that you're capable of better. When you feel uncomfortable after making a wrong choice, when your conscience urges you toward what is right, that may be God working within you. The closer you grow to God, the more sensitive your heart becomes. Number 2, difficulties keep pushing you toward growth. Many people think God's presence means a life free from problems, but throughout the Bible, God often used challenges to strengthen His people. If your struggles are teaching you patience, wisdom, humility, or faith, God may be using those experiences to shape your future. Sometimes what feels like punishment is actually preparation. Number 3, you keep receiving unexpected protection. Have you ever narrowly avoided a bad situation? Maybe a delayed trip prevented an accident. Maybe a closed door saved you from a wrong decision. Not every event is a coincidence. Sometimes God's protection appears in ways we don't immediately recognize. Looking back, you may realize that what seemed like a disappointment was actually a blessing in disguise. Number 4, you have a growing desire to become better. When God is working in your life, you begin to change from the inside out. You start caring more about honesty, kindness, patience, and self-control. You may feel drawn toward personal growth and spiritual growth. This desire doesn't come from pressure. It comes from transformation. Number 5, you experience peace during difficult times. Life can be chaotic. Problems come without warning. Yet there are moments when, despite everything happening around you, you feel a strange sense of calm. That peace doesn't always make logical sense. It's a quiet confidence that somehow everything will work out. Many believers describe this as one of the strongest signs of God's presence. Number 6, the right people enter your life at the right time. Sometimes God answers prayers through people. A mentor appears when you need guidance. A friend encourages you during a difficult season. Someone shares exactly the words you needed to hear. Pay attention to the people who help you grow, challenge you, and strengthen your faith line. They may be part of God's plan for your journey. Number 7, you keep seeing opportunities to help others. God's presence often changes how we see the world. Instead of focusing only on ourselves, we begin noticing people who are hurting, struggling, or in need. You may feel compelled to encourage someone, help a stranger, or offer support when no one else will. When God works in your heart, compassion grows naturally. Number 8, doors close. Even when you want them open, this can be one of the hardest signs to accept. Sometimes opportunities disappear, relationships end, plans fail. At first, it feels frustrating and unfair, but many people later discover that those closed doors protected them from pain, distraction, or the wrong path. Not every closed door is rejection. Sometimes it's redirection. Number 9, your faith continues despite challenges. Anyone can believe when life is easy, but when difficulties come and you still choose to trust God, something powerful is happening. Faith that survives hardship becomes stronger and deeper. If your faith keeps bringing you back to God, no matter what happens, that's a strong sign that He is working in your life. Number 10, you feel drawn toward God more than ever. Perhaps the greatest sign of all is a growing desire to know God. You find yourself thinking about Him more often. You want to pray. You want to learn. You want to understand His purpose for your life. That hunger for God is not something to ignore. Often it is evident that He is already drawing you closer. So what do these signs mean? They don't mean life will be perfect. They don't mean you'll never face hardship, but they do suggest that God is present, guiding you step by step, even when you cannot see the entire path. If you recognized several of these signs in your own life, take a moment today to thank God. Remember, His presence isn't measured by your circumstances. It's revealed through His guidance, protection, growth, and peace. If this video encouraged you, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss future videos about faith, wisdom, psychology, and life lessons. And before you go, comment below, which sign have you experienced most recently? Thank you for watching, and remember, even when you feel alone, God may be closer than you think.